Hey everybody, it's Ramadan.
Let's round up.
It's Ramadan Roundup. It's Ramadan Roundup. It's Ramadan Roundup. Ramadan Roundup with Ilyas and Duck. Let's go!
So, Professor, what you're saying is that there are two calendars. One calendar is based on the Earth going around the Sun, and the other is based on the Moon going around the Earth.
Yeah, exactly, Ilyas. The calendar that uses the calculation of the movement of the Earth as it goes around the Sun is called the solar calendar, and the one that calculates the movement of the Moon around the Earth as it goes through all of its phases is called the lunar calendar. Woo!
Oh, I still don't get it.
That's okay, Duck. You just have to remember that regardless of which calculation you use, there are still 12 months in a year. Yeah, it's just that the total number of days in a year on the lunar calendar is about 355, but 365 on the solar calendar.
65 minus 3, 51, 10. 10 days? The year on the lunar calendar is 10 days shorter than the solar calendar.
Precisely, Duck. Good work.
Professor, what method is the Islamic calendar based on?
The lunar calendar, of course. That is why every month on the Islamic calendar begins with the crescent moon. Why do you ask, Duck?
Well, if the years are shorter on the lunar calendar, and the Islamic calendar uses the lunar calendar, then that means I'm actually older than I thought. Wah, it's all over. I'm getting old.
Don't worry, Duck. That's not quite how it works. You're still the same age as you were 10 minutes ago.
Wunderbar. That is right, Ilyas. I can explain more the next time you visit the Feathers Institute for Awesome Things. That's where I work, you know. Woohoo! Speaking of work, I must return to the laboratory right now. Got to get ready for the big night tonight.
Oh, wait, Professor. Aw, he left before I had a chance to ask him.
Ask him what, Ilyas?
Well, I wonder what the professor meant about the big night tonight. Are we forgetting something important?
I don't know, but psst, Ilyas, look, our friends are here.
Oh, assalamu alaikum, friends. I didn't see you there, but I'm glad you're here. Welcome to our home. Yay! If you didn't already know, I'm Ilyas.
And I'm Duck.
Together, we're Ilyas and Duck.
Duck.
Hey, friends, maybe you can help us. Did you hear what Professor Duck said about the big night tonight? Do you know what he could have meant? Are we forgetting something? What did you say? It's what tonight? Oh, there's another call coming.
It sure is a busy day. I wonder why.
Yoo-hoo! Salam alaikum, children.
Hey, look, everyone. It's Grandmama Duck. Walaikum assalam, Grandmama Duck.
Child, it's been too long since I heard from y'all. You know you gotta call Grandmama Duck at least once a week. Otherwise, Grandmama gets all worried. And Grandpapa, well, let's just say that he loves having y'all around the house. And it gets him out of bed and moving. Now, what you been up to that's been keeping y'all? Those video games of yours? What you call them? Light switch? You know, the plumber with the red hat and big mustache.
It's called Nintendo Switch, Grandmama.
Yes, that's the one, Mario. Now, I hope you boys are balancing your time between those games and, of course, schoolwork and also playing outside.
Yes, Grandmama.
Speaking of balancing things, I just reminded myself of why I called it. Ooh, old age. You boys know that Ramadan begins tonight, right? Well, Ramadan is the perfect time to create a balance in your young lives.
That's it, Duck. That's the important thing we're forgetting tonight. That's what Professor Duck was talking about.
Yay! It's time again for Ramadan.
It's time again for Ramadan. It's time again for Ramadan. Let's go!
Ramadan
Ramadan
Mubarak.
Mubarak.
Wait a minute, Ramadan. Fasting equals no donuts for me during the day. Wah!
Ooh, you silly duck. You're looking at it the wrong way. Ramadan isn't about what you're losing or what you're not able to do. Ramadan is about improving and showing yourself what you're capable of doing. Ramadan is an opportunity, child.
Oh, I hadn't thought about it like that. But just to be clear, will I have an opportunity to eat donuts?
Now, there you go again, duck. You make me all jiggly. I'll tell you what. Why don't the two of you come on over later this week and I'll bake you Grandmama's most famous peach cobbler. I gotta go. I have to go do some shopping and I'll get some ingredients from this grocery store first. Oh, Lord Almighty. Now, children, I guarantee you, when you come over and you eat some of my food, you're not gonna be thinking about no donuts. But for today, y'all need to come over and see your grandpapa duck and feast on some storybooks. You know he loves reading you some storybooks, especially during Ramadan. He's been getting his Storytime chair ready, and ain't no Storytime without no kids either. You know what I'm saying?
Yay for story time!
Sounds like fun, Grandmama. We love story time. We'll be right over.
Good. Or he's gonna be waiting for y'all. And make sure you bring your friends over too. The more the merrier. Salam alaikum. Bye for now.
We will, Grandmama Duck. Okay, friends, let's go see Grandpapa for a story time. Are you ready? Let's go!
Come on!
So you see, kids, Ramadan is a time for you and all your friends to get closer to Allah by thinking of Him often, always saying your prayers and building a relationship with Him. It's also a time to improve your habits. There's so much joy during Ramadan. What a wonderful time of the year.
It sure is a wonderful time of the year, Grandpapa Duck. We love Ramadan time.
Can we have a story now? Story time! Story time!
Come on, everyone. Say it with us.
Story time!
Story time! Story time!
Ha 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 ha! Yes, of course. Settle down.
Yay!
Okay, today's story is about Ramadan, of course. And this story will help you understand all the amazing things that are to know about Ramadan. So hold on to your imagination and let's get started. Ilyas and Duck, Ramadan Joy. Written by Omar S. Khawaja and illustrated by Leo Antolini. Let's get started. Ilyas and Duck stood at the edge of town, patiently watching the setting sun. Then the moon appeared, and Ilyas said with cheer, "Look, Duck, up there! I see the crescent moon." And just like that, the month of Ramadan had begun. The joy of Ramadan spread quickly through town, with festive decorations and lanterns about. The smell of treats spilled into the streets as the baker prepared sahur, the last meal before the daytime fast that is so important to eat. Then morning came and the sun was out. "Duck, wait!" Ilyas had to shout. "The sun is still up. Let's not forget. Don't break your fast, at least not yet." "When can I eat?" "When the sun sets." "Can I have something to drink?" "Not quite yet." "No food, no drink, not even a sip or a crumb? Oh, this is hard. What's the point? Where is the fun?" Fasting is not meant to be easy. It can leave your belly empty and grumbling inside. But know this feeling is just Allah's way of feeding goodness to your body and mind. Goodness like compassion, to care for the less fortunate. Empathy, to feel the hunger they often do. Gratitude, to appreciate the blessings you have. And a reminder of just how fragile you are, and that it's Allah who provides for you. Fasting is a chance to nourish your soul, your relationship with Allah, and your community too. It's a chance to practice self-discipline and restraint. and build confidence in all that you do. Oh. And so, the hours in the day slowly ticked away. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Bring! Sounded the bells on the alarm clock. The sun has set. It's time for iftar. Oh, silly duck fell asleep waiting for iftar. Now it's time to eat. They broke their fast with just a few dates, drank water, prayed, and then they ate. They met friends and family all around town. And all around town, not a frown could be found. That is, until they reached the other end of town. Because at the other end of town, on top of a hill, lived a man who was rarely ever seen. No one really knew who he was, and no one knew his real name, but they all did know him as Menacing Mr. Mean. Oh, I'm not fond of this month, Ramadan. For 30 days, the kids are so well behaved. For 30 days, all their bad deeds are gone. Everyone is so kind. They give extra charity and stuff. How will I ever stand all this goodness for 30 long days? I know. I will spoil Ramadan. I've had enough. I will cover entire neighborhoods with my menacing spray, so kids may continue to play, even when it's time to pray. I will bake mouth-watering cookies and place them all around, so kids are tempted to break their fast, even before the sun goes down. I will spread rumors and encourage gossip, and hope kids make promises they cannot keep. Yes, this is how I will spoil Ramadan and make it what it's not meant to be. Oh no! Exclaimed Ilyas. Mr. Mean is up to no good. Follow me! We must save the neighborhood. Stop right there, Mr. Mean. It's Sheriff Ilyas and Deputy Duck. We heard what you're up to. Your time is up. You will never catch me. Where can he be? I think he got away. It's true, Mr. Mean got away, but it's a good thing he's gone, because there's no room for meanness, only goodness in Ramadan. And when a good deed is done, the reward for it is multiplied. Not just once or twice, not 3 times nor 4, but many, 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 many times more. As the days of Ramadan passed one by one, each day's fast helped to improve everyone. There was increased patience, better health, and improved habits that were quite clear. Indeed, each day was a chance to practice all these things and carry better habits through the rest of the year. So for the remainder of the month, in the last 10 days, Ilyas and Duck looked forward to the rising sun. While they were thankful for the joy from the Ramadan days that passed, they were especially excited for all the blessings to come. Ramadan Mubarak. Have a blessed Ramadan. The end.
That was a wonderful story, Grandpapa Duck.
Whatever happened to Mr. Mean, Grandpapa Duck?
No one really knows. But some people believe they have spotted him around town recently, given that it's Ramadan time again. Mr. Mean wants to spoil the joy of Ramadan for everyone, and we can't let that happen. Ramadan is the most joyful time of the year, and we must do everything we can to keep it that way.
Oh no! Let me at him! Where is he? Come on, put him up!
Oh, no, Duck. We must never get angry or use violence to solve problems. No.
So what can we do, Grandpapa Duck?
The best way to stop Mr. Mean is for all of us to stick together and increase the goodness during Ramadan. This includes you, Ilyas, Duck, and all your friends doing good all together.
Oh, I get it. If we all do goodness together every day, the goodness will overpower the meanness.
That's precisely correct.
Great! I'm in. What do we do first?
Whoa! Ho, 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 ho. Hold your horses. This is going to require a careful plan. We're going to need help with that plan. But we're in luck, because it turns out I have an old buddy who can help. Ustad Duck is his name. He understands goodness better than anyone I know, and I've been around for a while. I'll message him soon and ask him to contact you two.
We're ready to do what it takes to stop Mr. Mean from trying to spoil the joy of Ramadan, aren't we, friends? Great!
Okay now, I've messaged him and told him everything. He will contact you tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What about getting started right now?
I like your enthusiasm, Duck, but it's been a long day and you're gonna need some rest. I know I will. It's the first day of fasting tomorrow, you know. It's important to get plenty of sleep if you want to have a productive Ramadan.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what, let's end the day on a positive note with a Ramadan jingle.
There's a Ramadan jingle?
Well, yes, of course. I learned it when I was a little boy. Said it every day during Ramadan.
Jingles are fun.
Okay, let's see if I can remember it. Oh, yes. It goes like this. There's no room for meanness, only goodness in Ramadan. And when a good deed is done, the reward for it is multiplied. Not just once or twice, not 3 times nor 4, but many, 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 many times more.
I like it. Can we try?
Yes, of course you can. Let's hear it. All your friends can try too.
Okay, friends, let's do the Ramadan jingle together.
There's no room for meanness.
Only goodness in Ramadan.
And when a good deed is done,
The reward for it is multiplied.
not just once or twice,
Not 3 times nor 4.
but many, 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 many,
Many
times
more.
That's
Fun. Okay, friends, we have to go now.
Come over again tomorrow, inshallah.
See you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum.
Bye.
Take care.
Ma salama.